not trying to capture anything specific?
No, I just come out here and live stream 3 days a week.
Oh, no way.
We're live on YouTube right now.
Very cool.
We usually do Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday.
Oh, right on. Very cool. I've got to get it set up like this.
It makes it so handy. I used to stream off a ladder standing over there, cutting it over the fence. And load it all in your car, then you have to unload it. Just have to take a couple things down, drive it into my garage, and I'm done. It makes it so easy.
And you can just pop on up. This is awesome. Dude, I'm Brad. Patrick. Nice to meet you, man.
Channel's Reverse Ops.
Reverse Ops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's on YouTube, Instagram, things like that. But we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, one of my employees, her dad is like I think he probably watches this. And she's kind of a big aviation person too.
Cool.
So she's like, there's usually guided streams, like some of the flight taking off and landing and stuff. Cool. Sorry, what was your name again? Patrick. Right on. Brad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I run a video production company too, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Awesome. So you're mostly pointed that way?
I can get stuff, but you gotta turn the camera around. That's why I put it up high to get it over the fence and to be able to shoot backwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Well, I'm gonna just jump up on here and see if I can catch anything. So if I'm in your way,
No, you're good. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. Apparently, I am on a secret mission to have some candles blown out today, because today, drum roll please. Ooh, that's in the wrong position. There we go. Today is Mrs. Reverse Ops' birthday. So I'm wishing her a wonderful birthday wherever she is right now. She took the day off work. Such a girl move. I don't know many guys who take their birthday off, but I know a lot of girls who take their birthday off. So she took the day off work today, and she's gonna hang out with a friend of hers and then go to the beach. I think they're going to see Wicked again for the third time, and then she might go to the beach depending on how the day goes. So happy birthday to her. We did a dinner on Sunday, but we'll do another smaller, intimate dinner tonight. So it'll be a lot of fun. I didn't get her anything for her birthday. Nothing. She told me to get nothing for her birthday, so we'll see how that turns out. I did get her a nice trip to Disneyland in a week and a half, so there's that. So she is going off to Disneyland for her birthday. So happy birthday to her. I will pass along all the birthday wishes in the chat. So, but welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having, oh, look at this. We can get the sun. Hold on. Let's see if we can get the sun just peeking over Diamond Head. Look at this. Oh, not quite Diamond Head, but let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, just peeking over Diamond Head. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful shot. Yes, Brandon. She is flying I think it's the 7 a.m. flight a week from Saturday. So the 6th. So we should be able to catch her flight in our show a week from Saturday. How's it going? Will do, Brandon. See, I'm a big believer in you get what you ask for. If you ask for nothing, you get nothing. I don't be fronting no games. Boy, this would be an even better shot if they didn't raise that fence 3 feet. So good morning, Sydney, Alan, the aforementioned Brandon. Thanks for being here. Got Jonathan in the house, working his magic early this morning. Legalized Shemp is here. Ooh, who else is having a birthday? Somebody, I see someone. Did I scroll? I must have scrolled past it. I'm sorry. Whoever else is having a birthday, happy birthday. Oh, is it Jolly Roger's birthday? Okay. Well, happy birthday, Jolly Roger. Ian was letting me know the cat was behind me, and I missed the cat. I saw O'Malley cat in front of me a little bit ago. Very elusive, that O'Malley cat. Likes to hide under cars. So I released a new regular video yesterday. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, it's well worth it. So if you go to after this live stream's over, you can go to the video section of my YouTube page and check out the video I posted yesterday morning. Give it some hype if you can. I always love that hype. I have no idea what it means. They don't tell you what it does for you. It just says it's hyping your video, but I don't know. It seems like a YouTube mystery to me. Our next one coming in here looks like it's going to be another 757. We caught that FedEx 757 just as we were starting the show. We have a second one coming in now. Looks like it's going to angle this way. It is coming in from Maui. Well, you better start turning if it's coming this way, though. So everybody get your pom-poms out and get your 4 right pom-poms out and start cheering for 4 right. Oh, it looks like he's turning. He's turning. So it looks like a lot of you were able to either get your display names originally, or you've changed them. There's only a few that I don't. There's not many I don't recognize in here, so that's good. That helps me out a lot. I have to. Charlie Bravo keeps throwing me for a loop though, so. Oh, 8 left is closed at the moment. I didn't see that on the NOTAMs, but I didn't look today. I looked yesterday morning. So usually I look every other day or so at the NOTAMs just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Everything I saw that was closing was supposed to be open by now. They've had a bunch of overnight closures lately. But I thought everything was supposed to be open by now. But hey, if 8 left is closed, I'm not going to argue. Because 8 left is closing. If 8 left is closed, that is very good news for us. Ooh, an hour. Let's see. When's the first A380 come in? I was just talking about this with Brandon Ferris. Well, not talking, but chatting and responding to comments yesterday. Talking about arrivals on 4 right. I wonder if something happened over there, because I guess it wouldn't have been on a NOTAM then, because something must have happened over there, because I did see a plane come in on 8 left before we went live. There was a Queen that came in on 8 left just when I got here, so it was way too early to go live. 8:01. Ooh, that's if it's an hour. He told me. Oh, that's cutting it close. Wouldn't it be great to have a super on 4 right this morning? That would make my day. Back in the day, way back in the day, back in the days of a single A380 here, way back a long time ago, they had 8 left closed for 9 months or so. It was a long time. Completely closed, not even just like, it was closed 24 hours for about 9 months. And it was awesome. Because everything came over here. Everything. You had all the arrivals and all the departures on either 8 right or 4 or the 4s. So they brought a lot more stuff in on 8 right, and they had the super heavies coming in on 4 right. It was awesome. Like, you looking right over there, you could watch the super heavies touch down. It was awesome. But all good things come to an end, and they all good things come to an end, and they finished their work on it, and now it's open. But I do have a bunch of cool pictures from back then. "22 months. Holy cow, Alan, you're right. I have put up with you a long time. 22 months at the 717 level. Thank you very much, Alan. Not only is Alan one of our very long time channel members and viewers, he's also a wonderful mod. Thank you for everything you do, Alan. Then we have our good friend Keith from the UK. He's been with us for 15 months at the 321 level. It's gone quick. Highlight for me was meeting Patrick at London Heathrow in October 2024. That is a long time ago. Wow, that has flown by. That sounds like I need to get back to London Heathrow. We skipped a whole year. We were going to the UK a lot for a long time because of concerts and things, and we missed it last year. We went to Germany, or this year, sorry. This year we went to Germany instead. But thank you, both of you, for very long time support. That just means we need to get back to the UK. I am itching to climb a hill in Wales, though. I've been seeing some of these pictures I belong to a couple of mock loop groups on Facebook, and you see these pictures, and so itching to get back to the mock loop. I need to go on a warm day, though. Every day I've been to the mock loop, it's been cold. The last time I was there, when I left the Airbnb bed and breakfast thing, it was 4 degrees centigrade when I left that way. So every time I've been there, well, they got something coming in on 8 left, so I guess it's not closed anymore. Maybe it's closed for departures. Alright, we have an American 321. This should be heading off to LA with the Extra X. It is. This is the flight, and this is reverse up. Unfortunately, there's no Pink Floyd related events scheduled with any of the actual members. So some of the tribute bands are touring, but I don't go traveling to see tribute bands. Oh, we have a sub. Wait, hold on. Super zoom, little focus action. Come on, focus on the plane, and boom. That little thing you see on the right side of the screen with the flashing lights that's just above the horizon line, that is a military patrol boat that is out there escorting the sub in. You know what I mean. Bringing the sub in. That guy's got a nice 50 cal stuck on the bow of that thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, so as I was saying, no Pink Floyd related concerts scheduled right now. I think they're done. I really do. So for like the last number of decades, you always go to a tour thinking this could be it. This could be the last time I see these people. This last tour, I kind of felt that way, really. They're old. And not that they're not all in good health, I think. I think they're all relatively in good health. It's just that touring takes a lot out of you for an 80-year-old. Paul McCartney's the outlier, though. He seems to. There might be something to that vegetarian diet, because he doesn't seem to stop. He's like the Energizer Beetle. There might be, I think there might be Christine, I think there might end up being, one or two things where they do a concert. I know Roger Waters just played a small show in New York. It was a private event. It was him and Eric Clapton. But it was not open to the public thing. It was some fundraiser for charity, I think. But I think there's going to be things like that, but I don't think there's going to be any big tours. Oh, thanks, Ehim. So I haven't decided yet whether to do a December 7th stream or not. Because it's on a Sunday, it's a little harder. Sundays are not good. But I might, Mrs. Reverse Ops will actually be out of town, so it might free up a little bit. So we'll see. I don't know if they're I'm assuming they'll still do a flyover this year. They canceled the one for Veterans Day because of the shutdown, but that's all done now, so hopefully they'll have a flyover for Pearl Harbor Day. Hello, Josh, Jane. Thanks for being here. You missed your subscribe moment, Josh. I had to steal your line. Alright, so the next one wandering down this way is Hawaiian Flight 990. It's heading off to Seattle. That's a Dreamliner 9. That seems like a new flight. I don't remember a 990 to Seattle at 7:15 in the morning. But with the whole Alaska Hawaiian thing, it's like the weather in Texas, they say. You know, if you don't like it, wait 5 minutes. They'll change their mind about something. It seems like they're changing their mind about stuff all the time, so who knows? So that Dreamliner will come down here. Oh, Jolly Roger, that's cool. I've never done the actual memorial, thing over at the memorial for. I've been to the memorial, but I've never done it on Pearl Harbor Day because usually, A, it's early, and B, I usually have. If it's during the week, I have to work. So. Oh, really? Yuck. I don't miss tornadoes. I'm assuming that's what a nadir is. I'm not. I hope them. Spent many of spring afternoons in my bathtub growing up, waiting out hurricane or tornado warnings. Luckily, North Dallas, where I lived, wasn't exactly a hotbed of tornadoes. You just got a lot of warnings. Usually there's a line that goes from just west of Fort Worth up through Oklahoma and then up to Kansas. That's like the danger zone. That's like they call it Tornado Alley, but it starts just west of Fort Worth. So a lot of the big tornadoes ended up out there. So I don't even think I had one super close to my house. I know they got a big one in Fort Worth downtown, and they've had some little ones near my house, but no big ones. There was a trailer park right down like 2 miles from my house and still didn't get a tornado. Thank you, Jane. Jane's coming with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much for all your support. Not only this, but a longtime member and a moderator. So Jane has to put up with me during the shows and between shows in the mod chat. Of course, I will admit I am not the worst offender in the mod chat. That mod chat is wild. It can be wild. Alright, so that Dreamliner should be poking its head out of the trees any second now. And we'll pick it up when it's on the other side of the guard shack over there. The soccer team growing up in Dallas, when I was growing up in Dallas, they had a soccer team called the Tornadoes. was the guy? What was the guy on the tornadoes that was really good? Jeez. No. That's too early. Yeah. Apparently he wasn't as cool. I have an autographed picture from somebody from the tornadoes I met at some Boy Scout thing at Texas Stadium. And I can't remember who the guy who played for the Tornadoes was. I also had a picture with his name was Tattoo. He played for the Sidekicks. That was the indoor soccer team. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. I remember I can't remember the guy's name. I met him, and then I met his son. His son also played soccer. I met his son once. He was probably my age. Did you mention the Naughty Cottage and then O'Malley showed up? What? You see, it is crazy cloudless overhead right now. There's some clouds over the mountains, but man, it is crazy cloudless overhead. So I'd like to welcome you again over to Honolulu here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's named after the late senator from the state and territory of Hawaii. It is right over there. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu. We're on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, which stretches somewhere around 900 miles across the middle of the Pacific. So we get a lot of weird stuff here because of our location. Lots of things that come in here for gas and a nap and then take off again. They can't make it all the way across the Pacific. Lots of cargo, and then lots of military, including military that has to stop and take a nap and a gas break. So we get a lot of cool stuff here. If that's the type of stuff that floats your boat or sails your plane or whatever you want to call it, hit that subscribe button for me. I probably won't disappoint you. There's always a chance, but I don't think it's a good chance. We'll probably be okay. So if you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We also have a couple other things going on here. We have let's see, we have dropped the link in the chat. We have a 360 camera going right now that's right over my head. Kind of giving you a 360 view of what I see, basically. You can follow that link in the chat window there. That'll take you right there. If you've never used a 360 video before on YouTube, there's a description in the in there on how to use it. Basically, if you're on a phone, you move your phone around, or use your finger to drag across the screen. On a computer, you can use there's a D-pad up on the top left of the video. You can use that with your mouse, or you just drag your mouse around. On certain televisions, you can use the remote to move the picture around. But I don't know about all of them. I can't guarantee all of them, but give it a shot. It's pretty cool. Make sure you set your resolution to the highest possible over there, because sometimes it defaults to the lower resolution. The picture doesn't look as good. So if you go into the advanced settings and set your resolution up a little, it'll look a lot better. We also have a bunch of other things that are way easier to show you this than to tell all of them. There's memberships available, there's a shop link, there's social media, things like that. Those are all easily found at reverseops.com/findme. If you're on your television or just whatever, you can hit that QR code, it'll take you right there. And all the stuff, even the companion link is over there for our 360 camera. Good news on the HNL ops thing. I think I finally fixed the ATC radar live stream. It's been broken for about a week. An audio. I needed a different audio adapter. I switched encoders that I was using and needed a different audio adapter. So I got that in yesterday, tested it last night, it seemed to be okay. So we'll get that up and running hopefully tomorrow. With it being Mrs. Reverseop's birthday, I don't know if I'll get to it tonight, but we'll have that back up. I know a lot of people like it. I really like it. I like it as a little background noise when I'm working, so you check that out. Hopefully we'll have it up by Thursday. But basically all of that is to just say thanks for being here. Oh, thanks, CFI on the fly. While I was rambling on there, our good friend Colin Dutton has dropped in his anniversary. Says thanks, Patrick Reverseops. Great job again. Thank you very much, Colin. A member for 25 months. Holy cow, at the 717 level. Got the blue loyalty badge there. 25 months. It just doesn't seem possible that we've been doing this for over 25 months. It's crazy. But thank you for being here for that amount of time. That's tremendous support. Thank you very much. So we're usually a little slow here early in the morning if you're just joining us, but it really picks up around 8 o'clock that's about when the heavies start rolling in. Our first super heavy though is actually almost a half an hour early. It is going to be here at 7:42, so that's just 10 minutes away. It is the sea green livery ANA. How's it going? I'm live streaming.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah.
Reverse ops?
Yes.
Oh, I follow you on Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
This is your home base though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Rick, by the way.
Oh, good to meet you.
Yeah, you're live streaming. How do you know the schedule?
There's a couple of apps you can get.
You can find out when they're taking off and stuff.
Yeah, so it does everything but most everything but the military. The military is kind of potluck. Just show up.
You get lucky on that. So
Yeah.
you're doing the big guys now, if you get lucky with the military, you get lucky.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. You got a nice rig here. You have some good postings for sure.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
It's cool to see when I'm not here. I love to see your work because there's some other guys here that do some nice work, but I think yours are probably the premium product.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Can I get a picture of you?
Sure.
This is cool. Yeah, this is cool.
I ran out of stickers. If you see me again, I'll have some. Next time, I'll have some stickers.
I'll be here for
They're in the mail somewhere right now.
I'm here for a little while, so I'll be here a couple times
Oh, that'll work. Well, if you see me again, stop by. I'll get you a sticker.
Yeah, I will. What's
All
your
right,
name again?
Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah, good to meet you.
I'm part of, I guess I'm the last four of your names.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
that'll make it easy to remember.
Yeah, Patrick.
There we go.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
I hope you have some good, nice. Is it better with clouds and stuff, or blue sky, or what's best for you for?
I like it when it's a little cloudy because we get a lot of heat haze here,
Yeah.
and so that keeps the heat haze. It's not the best. I mean, if you were looking for the perfect picture,
Yeah.
you'd want no heat haze and no clouds, but I'd rather have no heat haze.
And you're pointing this way for takeoff, so you're not going to get the fancy things, or you spin around when you go there.
So I'll spin the whole thing around. Yeah.
It's, yeah, you got the nice microphone and you got the sound effects.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Well, nice meeting you.
Nice of you to take care.
Take care.
Ride safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ran out of stickers the other day, and I thought I was going to use. I made some specifically for Cranky Dorkfest and Europe, and I was going to use them, but then I decided to just order some more of the regular ones because the ones I use for Cranky Dorkfest and Europe, they have the channel address on them and the link, so it's a little better for people who don't really know me. So I want to bring those to Atlanta in April. So we'll get some more regular stickers for the truck. So April, we're actually going to head off to AvCon. So if you're familiar with that, it's av-con.com. I was invited to be a featured YouTube creator there. So if you want to come see me and get one of those aforementioned stickers with the address on them, come out there. It's April 4th in Atlanta at the Delta Flight Museum, so it should be a lot of fun. Again, if you want to get tickets, let me pop that up on the screen. If you want to get tickets, you can go to check out that QR code there, or head over to av-con.com. Should be a lot of fun. It's at the Delta Flight Museum, so your ticket to the convention gets you full access to the flight museum. So it's actually a pretty decent deal because you're getting full access to the museum, plus you're getting all the convention stuff, and I think the tickets are just $40. So it's a pretty reasonable deal. So we'll be there. We're gonna do some live shows that week from Atlanta's airport. It's a tiny little airport. You might have heard of it. I believe they run a lot of Cessnas and GA out of there. Should be a lot of fun. But come hang out with me at AvCon. Should be a good time. I think there's some other big YouTubers there. Noel Phillips will be there. Our good friends Kevin and Rudy will be there from AVL. So that first A380 has lined up. It's about, let's say it's about 4 miles off the coast, so we're almost about to get that. We'll be coming from that direction over there. Before we get to that, we're going to get a couple more anniversaries. Our good friend Rodney has been with us at the 321 level months for 3 months. Thank you very much. It's an excellent stream as always, Patrick. I really appreciate it. Is that you as a Peanuts character? It's pretty cool. I like that. I like the Peanuts. And then our good friend Bullet 850 says hello from a windy South Dakota. cold there. Is South Dakota getting cold already? It seems like a place that would be cold in November. But thank you very much for 11 months at the 717 level. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you very much. Before that Super gets in, looks like there's a 717 just in front of it. So today is the green one and the blue one. The orange one is taking the day off. So if you're not familiar with them, there's three of them, three of the A380s, all three from ANA Airways. That's kind of redundant. All Nippon Airways. They have a sea turtle livery, so they're affectionately known as the Flying Honu. Honu is Hawaiian for sea turtle. There's a sea green one. That is Kai. There's a blue one, that's Lani. And then there's a orange one, which is Kala. So it's the sun, the sea, and the sky are the colors. 38 degrees. Ugh. That makes my bones hurt just thinking about 38 degrees. Oh, thanks, Ian. Oh, thank you very much, Black Cat. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. We usually host Thanksgiving. My Hanai family comes over, and we usually host. But Mrs. Reverse Ops is having a very busy work week. Yesterday and tomorrow is very busy, and then she has this thing on work on Maui she has to do. How's it going?
Hey, what's this?
So I'm live streaming the plane, just the planes going in and out.
I have a whole setup over here. I was like, oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I had to go over and check it out.
Yeah. So the channel is Reverse Ops, if you want to look it up. It's on YouTube.
OPS?
OPS, yeah. Yeah, we got the Super Heavy coming in over there. So usually we host, I say I host, but it's usually more Mrs. Reverse Ops. She's crazy busy with work, so we're going to go over to our Hanai family's house Thursday evening, do some turkey. We are going to stream on Thanksgiving, though. So on Thursday morning, we're going to do Opsgiving instead of Thanksgiving. We're going to do Opsgiving here. So we'll be streaming Thursday morning. I believe 7:30 to about 10:30, because as someone mentioned in the chat, I think it was Mark mentioned in the chat, the Cowboys are playing. I believe it's at 11. I hope it's at 11:30 here. I thought it was at 11:30. So 11:30 a.m. No, it is 11:30 a.m. They play the Chiefs. So I want to be home about when they start. So we're going to stream. I forget what I have it scheduled for, but we'll be here Thursday morning to do Opsgiving. So if you have the day off and you got nothing else to do, come hang out with us. We're also going to do a members only stream on Friday. So if you're off on Friday, and you get done beating up someone over a TV, come hang out with us. We're gonna do something a little less it'll have airplanes in it, but it'll be a little less airplane related. That'll be a member stream on Friday. That's start about 10 a.m. Hawaii time. Oh, thanks, Black Cat. Maybe I can get an inflatable O'Malley to go over the truck. Ooh, did I just give Jonathan an idea? I sure hope so. Black Ops Friday, I like that. They cut more trees down. There used to be a lot more trees over here. Ooh, that guy is taxiing with a purpose. You see this guy? Where'd he go? He's taxiing with a purpose. He has got places to go. Alright, so the next one in should be that Queen we saw overhead. We also have Hawaiian Flight 10 lit up on the ramp. That's heading off to LA with the extra X. I wonder if the nose, the picture shows the nose black too. I wonder if it's a style choice or that's the only color we had as a replacement nose. It's always interesting when the ATC just says, okay, what do you want to do? Alright, so we have a Queen coming in over here. We'll flip over and get it. Hello, H-Dot. Uh-oh. See you later, Wibbs. Alright, so the next one out is that black nose one we saw a second ago. That Jet Logistics Hawker. Well, thanks, Ian. There's also a Japanese Dreamliner coming in. I don't know if this Hawker is going to wait. No, he's on the move. Next one coming in this side is another FedEx Sky Courier. The Dreamliner snuck in while we were watching that Hawker leave. Here come the fighters, I think. It's like the third or fourth Sky Courier in a row that's come in on 4-8. We haven't been able to see them all because of other stuff going out, but these are getting very popular out here. They just started showing up here a year or so ago. I think the first ones out here were Lanai Air, and then Kamaka Air got one, and now FedEx is bringing. FedEx has several of these out here now. I believe there's, I think I counted at least 3 different ones. So they're getting very popular out here. I kind of like them. They got a nice rhythm. I can dance to it. I give it a 98. I should be getting those United 757s. Oh, there's one of them lit up right now. The first one heading off to LA with the extra X is lit up. There should be another one going to SFO. And we should get a 7-6 Delta heading off to LA with the extra X as well. Ooh, I'm getting a spam call. Kind of funny, everyone out here, you start noticing the same people over and over. You come out here, everybody has to have their same spot, and if they don't get it, they'll move their car later if it opens up. It's really weird. Good F-22's taxiing. Oh, I see one right there. He just came out from behind the guard shack. There he is. Down in front, bird. Down in front. Ah, the bird stole my focus. It's not very nice, bird. I see 3. There's this one, and then there's there's 2 behind it. There's another one there. There. $3670. Ooh, I see another one. It's 4 total now. 5. We're up to 5. Ha 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 ha. 5 Raptors. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, that was my best Count Von Count impersonation. Thank you, Michael. Same to you. Okay, I see 2 more. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's 5. Lots of wing fluff, lots of wingtip vortices, and a transit of the sun. That's pretty cool. No kidding, Jobber. I feel kind of sorry for the ground crew that's stationed here a little bit. I mean, it's cool to work on them, but usually, from what I've seen at a lot of other bases, the fighters that have 2-seat variants, they'll take the crew up as I don't know all the time, but they'll take the crew up for a ride in the 2-seat variants. But because there's no 2-seat variant of the F-22, the ground crew here doesn't get to go. They did, however, when the F-15s were here from Oregon, they did, I don't know how they picked them, but they did let some of the ground crew go up in the 2-seat variant of their F-15, so that was pretty cool. So this 757 is heading off to LA with the Extra X. Got a Congo line of planes behind it on Alpha, including a Hawaiian 330 and another United 757. And then should have a third 757 coming off the Hickam ramp. That's Air Transport International, ATI. Oh, I didn't know that's what they were called, Eham. Thanks for that. Interesting. I didn't know they stopped them. I forget what month the Oregon F-15s were here. Was that April or May? They did it with them back then. Was that the first Century Aloha this year? I think it might have been the first or second Century Aloha this year. When did they end them? Because they did them here. If that was before or after, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that'll put an end to things. CFI on the flight. I don't know how I didn't hear about that. Oh wait, was that when they were on the ground? Did they eject on the ground? Mishap was 2 months ago. Then that would be after. Yeah, okay, that would be after they did the here. Boy, it just takes one person. Man, I don't like speed bumps in general, but they need to put some speed bumps in this parking lot. It is ridiculous how fast people come through here. With the amount of kids that come through here to look at airplanes and stuff. They really need something. So this is Hawaiian Flight 10. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. It's a 330. It looks like we're going to get back-to-back 757s coming down the taxiway. And we have the Qantas 330. That's heading back to Melbourne. That'll be out here in just a few minutes. Oh, I didn't hear about that, Eham. I didn't get a chance to do much of anything yesterday. I was busy at work, and then after work I was messing with some. I didn't get a chance to look at much of anything. I was really busy at work, and then I was doing channel stuff after work. I foolishly bought something for the channel because it was a good deal on a Black Friday sale. I was trying to play with it last night. Hopefully, if things go well, I'll debut it on Saturday. be a good time to remind you of the reverse op shop. Go buy some t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and mugs to help me pay for the thing I just bought for the channel. Man, those tankers seem to scrub all the time. Maybe they want to spend Thanksgiving in Hawaii. We have a thing here. It's not permanently here, but it's here quite a bit. It's I believe it's an X-band radar. I believe it's X-band. I'm not. I might get that wrong. So if I'm wrong, just pretend I'm right. It's a big radar. It's mounted on a oil platform. So it's mounted on a mobile oil drilling platform, so they can move it around. But it basically looks like a giant golf ball on a tee. And it's this is where it has its maintenance done. It usually is stationed up by the Aleutian Islands, but it has its maintenance done here. And about 7 or 8 years ago, hello Alistair, thanks for stopping by. About 7 or 8 years ago, there was a crewman stationed on that radar, and he didn't want to go back to the Aleutian Islands. He liked it here in Hawaii. Oh, excuse me. Need to get a water. He really liked when they were here in Hawaii for maintenance, and he didn't want to go back to the Aleutian Islands. So his idea was to cut a bunch of wires and break a bunch of equipment so they would have to stay here longer to get more maintenance done. Sounds like a plan. If you want to stay here longer, make it so they can't leave. Well, good news for that guy. He didn't go back to the Aleutian Islands. He probably will never go to the Aleutian Islands again, because he went to Leavenworth, and he will be riding out a very long time in Leavenworth, Kansas. So Leavenworth is where they have a big federal military prison, if you didn't know that. So he decided that he didn't like Alaska a whole bunch. So I don't know if he's still in jail, but he went to jail. That radar has a big cover over it that's kind of pressurized from the inside to keep it inflated. It's not really a balloon. It's a soft structure that protects everything, but it's pressurized from the inside to keep it inflated. They just took that whole cover off. So if you ever wanted to see what the inside of the golf ball looked like, you can see it now if you're driving on the freeway. It is inside Pearl Harbor. It's actually docked on Ford Island. So if you look at the map for Ford Island, and you look for the Utah, I think it's is it the Utah Memorial? I think it's the Utah Memorial. So on the opposite side of the island from the Arizona, there's the Utah Memorial, and just north of the Utah Memorial is a long dock. The radar is docked there. But they took the whole top. Well, Eham, on Friday we should be able to see it on Friday. we're going to do the members only stream on Friday at about 10 a.m. Hawaii time. We should be able to see it then. So that was United 373 heading off to SFO. The next one heading out, let's see, is it on the move already? It is heading off to not available. This flight usually occasionally goes to Guam or Kwajalein or places interesting like that. I don't know where this one particularly is going, but it does a lot of contract work for the military. So, LA with the extra X started out as me being annoyed that the X in LAX means nothing. A long time ago, airport code used to be 2 letters. So LA was LA, and then they changed to 3-letter designations, and LA became LAX. Well, the X actually doesn't mean anything. It's just a place filler. They didn't have anything else creative. Like DFW's Dallas-Fort Worth, JFK, things like that. But with LA, they just added an extra X on the end and called it a day. So that's kind of why I say the extra X. It's just me being cheeky funny. Portland's the same way, and I think there's a couple others too. Usually the X ones, except for Phoenix. Phoenix is appropriate. Phoenix works. Ah, it is going off to Kwajalein. Okay, I was right. Kinda. I gave it a couple options, so but I'll claim that as a victory. So the next one out here is going to head off to Melbourne. That's a 330. It's Qantas. I haven't seen the other Qantas come in yet, but maybe I missed it. There's usually a Dreamliner coming in. The second A380 of the day has passed the island of Kauai, so it is about 20 minutes out. So if you got that on your bingo card, get ready to mark that. It is the blue one is the second one today, so about 20 minutes out. 8:44 is the scheduled arrival time. We also have another Queen coming in from the other direction, which is about as far out. Maybe a couple extra minutes. That is a Coletta Air coming in from LA with the extra X. So I think I know why my throat got real dry. They're doing a lot of weed whacking. I can't get away from the weed whackers here. I posted a video a couple days ago, or 2 weeks ago, of the, we had We had 3 C-17s arrive on 8 left, back to back to back. And it was a really cool video because they're minimal separation, so as soon as one turns off the runway, the other one's touching down. So it's a pretty neat video to watch if you want to go back and watch it. It's getting close to 600,000 views. It's mind-blowing how many views that video has gotten. But, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the weed whackers. Like half the comments on that video are about the weed whacker. There was a guy next to the truck, and he was doing a little lawn maintenance over there on the north end. And half the comments on that video are about the weed whacker guy. Oh, interesting, Michael. Yeah, sometimes they show up, mum's the word, and then they leave. So if you don't know, I forget what squadron they were from, but the other night, Walt at Runway DFW was at Love Field, and there was 3 F-18s there, and then an Osprey there at Love Field, which is kind of unusual. They do get some P8s and things like that in there occasionally, because there are some companies at Love Field that work on those, but there's nothing stationed there. Definitely not fighters. Last time I did a live stream from Dallas Love Field, we caught a P8 and a P3 in the show from there. Next one out here is Virgin America Flight 222. It's heading off to Seattle. Now, I don't want to be a jerk here. I hate calling people out, but the guy with the weed whacker just hit a bunch of trash and made all kinds of FOD that's going to go out on the runway. He should know better than that. Yeah, Michael, the last, maybe not the last time, but the time before that when we were in Dallas, we went out to the former Carswell and saw some F-18s land and a P-8 leave, but it was kind of slow that day. Well, Brandon, they did take the sign down, so maybe we can purchase the X. I'm gonna mount the X to the truck. Hello, Jessica. Thanks for being here. How you doing?
Good morning. Any excitement this morning?
No, just the normal F-22s and things. And,
All right.
but I'll take those any day.
Yeah, I know. It never gets old.
Yeah. Beautiful day today. You should have.
Oh, I know.
You should have a nice smooth flight today.
No excuse for bad landings today.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
All right. See ya. Have a safe flight.
Thanks.
Oh, which runway's closed? Is 8 left closed again? Yeah, they're sending a bunch of stuff down here. Interesting. Interesting. Where'd the... Oh, there we go. Interesting. Yeah. There's still something landing on it. Just closed. Is it just closed for departures? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm confused, Telly. Oh, it's about to get really busy down here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes heading this direction. Plus at least 2 on arrival. No, it's Telly, it's my fault. I got excited that they closed. They had 8 left closed for a little bit this morning. I got excited that they were going to close it again. Ah, hello, Rainbow Love. That's a silly question. I'm never behaving. I think this one must be waiting for the Southwest that's coming in on the crossing runway. There's a Southwest coming in from Kailua Kona, coming into 4 right. Next one out is Virgin America Flight 222 heading off to Seattle. Oh, okay. He's cleaning it up. See? He's cleaning it up. What a nice guy. See, he realizes what he did and he's cleaning it all up. There's another sky carrier coming in. This is the 4th FedEx sky carrier. So the Super just crossed over the coastline. So it looks like it's next for arrival. We'll keep following these ones departing until that gets a little closer. The third one out is going to be an interesting one. This one heading off to San Jose. The third one out is one I really like. Heading off to San Diego. It's the Colleen Barrett retro livery from Southwest. That'll be the third one out. Let's get a look at this. I don't know. You might not see this one depart because the Super might be at the exact same time, but this is the Colleen Barrett retro livery. The Hawaiian that's rolling is Hawaiian Flight 1046. It's heading off to Maui, but I think we're going to take the Super. The Super is close enough now where I think we're going to just go ahead and ignore the little small ones and take the Super. Oh, we are going to get the Colleen Barrett. This is a Canyon Blue retro livery, I think the official name. So this is one of the few Southwest special liveries we get here. We get this one. We get the Herb Kelleher, which is the Desert Gold. And then we get Inouye one, which is the Hawaii. Inouye means go forth, if you're wondering. Inouye one, so go forth. That's what it means in Hawaiian. We also get some of the lesser ones, the ones that just have the name, like Warrior One, which is their first. I believe it's their first 737-800. I believe that's the reason it's called Warrior One. But we don't get any of the other state ones. So all the other Texas, Louisiana, California, America one, we don't get any of those. And I believe it's because those are not ETOPS rated, I don't think. But at least with the Southwest ones that we do get, we're able to see them because they come in. They come in and they're here for a day and then they go back to the mainland. So they come here and they do a couple inter-island flights and then they head back to the mainland. So usually we're able to see them if they do come. The Alaska ones, those drive me nuts though. The Alaska special liveries. They bring them here a lot, but for some reason they always bring them in late at night and then leave late at night. Like we'll get them in they'll come in about 8 o'clock and they'll leave about 10:30. They do that with all their special liveries. It drives me nuts. The Star Wars, the Toy Story, the Whale one. They'll bring them in here late at night and then they'll leave late at night. We never see them. This is a Hawaiian 321. It's the one that heads off to exotic destinations like Long Beach and Oakland. I don't know where this one's going. I didn't get a chance to click on the link. So that one is heading off to San Diego. Coletta zipped by us on the downwind. I didn't see it in the air, but it'll be arriving on 8 left. Looks like it'll be 3rd or 4th for arrival out there. The next one out that we're going to concern about is heading off to Vegas. That is Hawaiian Flight 6. That is a 330. Exactly, Sydney. This Coletta that's coming into the other runway, 8 left, that is scheduled to leave at 9:40, but I'm not going to hold my breath because it is already almost 3 hours late getting here, so I would imagine it's not going to leave on time. And I don't see any other UPS today leaving. It's very disappointing. This one here is heading off to Vegas as well, so we got 2 Vegas flights in a row. The Coletta is getting closer, and Leon's getting larger, so we're going to probably take the... looks like we might be able to get both. We won't follow this one all the way out, but we'll follow it for a little while because the one Coletta's is close. Does anybody local here, or even not local, I guess, know what they did with the other 2 MD-11s that were here? There was 3 of them here. There's 3 of them still might be here, but I don't know. They had one on the North Hard Ramp up by Terminal 3. That one's still there. That's a UPS. That's a UPS MD-11. There was another UPS and a FedEx MD-11 over by Aloha Air Cargo. But when we did our Saturday show, they were not there. And I don't know where they went. If they left, or... I didn't think they were allowed to leave, but... I don't know where they'd hide them, though. Next one coming in here, so this is a surprise, surprise, another FedEx Sky Courier. It'll be in here about a minute.
658, runway 4 left and Delta 6 takeoff. Delta contact ground.
Right, Delta contact ground, 246.
So we have a brand new member with us today, Star Compass Systems HQ. Welcome to the 717 Inter-Island Traveler level. You'll get all the comfort of the 3-2 configuration on the 717 as you zip between the Hawaiian Islands. The seats in economy don't recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. Josh will be by with your POG drink soon. Thank you very much. I hope that wasn't too long ago. I might have... I apologize for taking a little bit of time to get to that.
Contact cross, 24 to cross, 24 left, minus Boeing.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Mike. Apparently they moved them over to Hickam. That would explain why I can't see them. Well, Christine, I think I'm giving O'Malley the week off. You know, it is a holiday week. You know, everybody's got to rotate on the holidays. So giving O'Malley the week off from the POG delivery, and we'll get Josh to fill in the slack. No, that is the airports one, Ron. This one here, that is the airports one. That's actually not that far away from me. That's just on the other side of the fours. The other one's actually in Pearl Harbor. It's so it's a good 2.5 miles on the other side of those trees, so can't quite see it. Thanks, Hans. Hope you're doing well. Hans, one of our very long time channel members and channel channel members. Thank you. And O'Malley Cat is so elusive. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well today. Thanks for being here. I'll give a step on camera for just a second and say hello to the new members or new viewers out there. Get a lot of new viewers here every day, so thanks for stopping by. If you like military, if you like cargo, if you like heavies, super heavies, if you like Cessnas, we got Cessnas here. We got all kinds of stuff here in Honolulu, so if you're liking what you're seeing, it doesn't have quite the pace of an LAX or a Heathrow or whatever, but we make up for that in the quality of the planes we see. We see a lot of cool stuff out here. We had, I think, how many was it this morning? 9? Was it 9 or 8 F-22s depart this morning? So we got a lot of cool stuff here. So if that's your thing, you like that variety, you like the fast ones, the slow ones, the big ones, the small ones, we got them all here for you. So hit that subscribe button, please. Come back and join us. We're going to do another show this Thursday for Thanksgiving. That is Opsgiving here. And then we're going to do a members-only show on Friday. And then we'll be back here for our regular show on Saturday. So it's going to be a busy back half of the week. So hopefully you can all join us. The members-only show, I know we have a couple of new members today, and we had a bunch of new members over the past weekend. So if you're a new member here, make sure you check out that members-only show on Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. A little aviation and a little other stuff. It should be a lot of fun. But, you know, just hang out. If you're having a good time, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. We do have a companion channel. Where is that? That is right there. We do have a companion channel, which I just dropped the link in the chat. That is HNL Ops, which we usually have a ATC radar stream over there. That is down right now for technical reasons. That'll be up this weekend, hopefully. We also have a 360 camera over there that is giving you a 360 view of what we see. So if you hit that over there. We also have a merch shop. I think Rainbow Love dropped that in the chat a second ago. That's reverseopsshop.com. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, all the cool stuff, mugs, and everything you need for your holiday shopping. We're going to do holiday shopping, so all your friends would look good in Reverse Ops gear. It'll be the in trend this year. Get in early on that. We also have some social media that you can link over to, that you can join the discussion and share your photos and stories and stuff between shows. There's an Instagram, a Discord, and a Facebook group. All that stuff. And last but not least, if you want to go that extra mile and help us out, there are membership levels available starting at just $2 a month. And there's a PayPal link. It's the one that Rainbow Love dropped in there a second ago. But all that stuff is from free to generous ways to help out the channel and to interact with the channel between shows. But it just boils down to thanks for being here. I'm really having a good time with you guys here. I love being out here. I don't love getting up at 5 in the morning, but once I'm out here, I'm having a good time. So thanks everybody for being here. And if you missed anything I said, it can all be found right here at reverseops.com/findme. That's a nice central place that has all the links for everything I just said and more right there. If you're on the television, you can hit that QR code with your phone and that'll take you right there. But that takes you back here. It takes you to the companion channel. It takes you to the shop, the social medias, and the ways to support the channel financially. All that in one little link there, reverseops.com/findme. And now I've babbled on long enough that we have another plane. All right, perfect timing. Look at that. Gabriel, I will pass that along. Thank you. She actually took the day off, so I don't know if she's watching the show today. She took the day off work, and she is meeting a friend of hers for breakfast and then going to watch Wicked again for the 3rd time. That Southwest is heading off to Hilo, Southwest 552. That's a max 8. The next one coming in on the other runway is the Dreamliner X from Korean Air. It's coming in from Seoul. It is the older baby blue livery today. Oh. So Rainbow Love, we're at 19,606 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 20,000 by the end of the year, because I like big round numbers, you know. So we're trying to get to 20,000 by the end of the year. So we're getting very close. So statistically speaking, half of you that are listening to my voice are not subscribed. So if just a few of you that aren't hit that subscribe button, that would really help us out. Trust me, you won't regret it. I won't spam your home feed. I won't go crazy. Just give me a chance to earn your business. Another one of our very long time members, Ron, says thank you, Patrick, for your dangerous moniker, for doing the work. 22 months at the 330 level. That is tremendous, Ron. Thank you very much for all your support. We're getting very close to. Ron is a very talented maker. He makes coasters and signs and things, and we're gonna give away some of his fine work when we have 20,000 subscribers. So he was very kind enough to send me a couple of sets of coasters, and we're gonna give one of those sets away for the 20,000 subscriber special. So the closer we get to that, the closer we get to seeing Ron's handiwork. I need to post a picture of that on the Discord. It's very nice. It's sitting on my coffee table right now. Oh, Seattle Flights, welcome. I did hear something about that they were, I heard that they were temporarily bringing planes in with fuel and then offloading them to other planes. Oh, wait, there's Korean. Did I read that right? Oh, thanks, Airframe Productions. I'll pass that along. Alright, I just heard something about fighters. Where are they coming in? Anybody know? Anybody see them? Oh yeah, we got some fighters coming in to land. So let's see if we can find them in the air. They're usually, on a day like this, they're really hard to find. There he is. So what he's doing, he came in from the east, landing normal flow, but he came in about 4,000 feet or so, maybe a little lower. Maybe lower, maybe about 1,000 feet. And what he's doing is called an overhead brake maneuver, where he goes parallel with the runway and then does a couple turns to get back in line with the runway and comes in at a very steep approach. So what that is, a couple of things they do that for is in a combat situation they want to be able to see the runway before they land on the runway, which makes sense. And in places like this where there's neighborhoods on the approach, they come in a little higher, and that lessens the noise. I believe they might call it something else with different branches of air thing, but I think they call it an overhead brake here. So, ooh, a P3 is going out. All right. You know, O'Malley, if you wander around long enough with a lighter, you'll be able to identify the fuel leak really quickly. Alright, we have another one up there, but I cannot see him yet. Wait, there he is. Oh, I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose him. I went too far with my arm. Oh no. Let's see if we can catch another one. He went too far and I lost him. My arm didn't stretch that far. Maybe we'll get him in the air over here. Oh, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Peter. Yeah, they call it different things depending on where they're at and who's doing it. Here they just call it an overhead brake. Or most of the time they'll shorten it to just overhead. They'll say in the overhead. So if you hear the ATC talking, like 90% of the time they'll just shorten it to they'll say in the overhead. Alright, so the next one coming in, it looks like it's Japan Airlines. It's a 7.6, and then we might have more fighters behind it. Oh, thanks everyone. I didn't even see this.
Center 784 heavy haul tower, runway 8 left, clear to land, caravan 2 mile power to cross the runway, we'll hold for review.
EHAM, I had to switch computers that run it, and the computer I moved it to did not like the audio interface I was using to get the scanner into the computer. I was using a audio interface to do that, and it didn't like it. Wasn't compatible. Didn't want to play nice. So I had to order an adapter to get the scanner into the computer, and it just showed up yesterday. So that's one of the pains on living on a tiny island in the middle of the Pacific is sometimes when you order stuff, it takes forever to get here. But I did some testing with the new adapter last night, and it worked. So the adapter works. I just gotta reset everything up now. So it'll be back hopefully tomorrow night. I'm hoping tomorrow night I can get a chance to work on it. Oh, nice. Thanks, Ian. Alright, so the next fighter is out somewhere over this yellow fence. Ah, there he is, way up in there. Anybody know can anybody look what altitude he's at when he's on the approach up there? He seems higher than 1,000 feet. I seem to remember it was 4,000, but I don't want to be wrong. Ooh, quad vortices, you see that? Had vortices off his wingtips and his tail tips. $1,900 feet. Oh, split the difference. There we go. Thank you. Hello, James. So shy, O'Malley. Ooh, mango's going out. Mango smoothie. Yes, those are F-22s. F-22As to be precise, but there's only really one. From the 199th Fighter Squadron of the Hawaii Air National Guard. Or abbreviated HANG, H-I-A-N-G. So if you're new here, we have two squadrons of F-22s. We have the 199th, which is the Air Guard, and then we have the 19th, which is the regular Air Force. We also have air mobility and air refueling stationed here. So we have C-17s and KC-135s. So we have 3 different Air Guard units here. We also have a C-37A stationed here. That's Mango. That might be going out here soon. Good morning, Rayleigh. Oh, we got Air Godzilla in the house. Hello, Steven. So this Hawaiian here, it's hard to tell with the white getting a little overexposed there. That is the last of the old Hawaiian livery on that 330 that just came in. So there's not a huge difference between that livery and the new livery. There's some differences in the tail colors and design, and there's no miley lay around the fuselage, but it's essentially the same. Ah, we are going to get a queen. There's a queen lit up on the cargo ramp. That's good. That is either the Sydney or the Guam flight. That's 58. Which one's 58? Is 58 the Sydney flight? I think 58's the Sydney flight. Oh, thanks CFI on the flight. Didn't see your comment there. That kitty has got survival skills. That kitty is not going anywhere. It's the other kitties I'm worried about. Kitties, the kids out here. There's lots of kids in this, especially on days when there's no school, obviously, and Saturdays. So there's a lot of kids. A lot of youngsters like to come out and watch things, and they're walking through the parking lot, and people race through this parking lot like it's a race. Okay, I think the 747 just fired up. I think I hear it over there. Now that the prop job is quieted down over here. So we're going to go normal time today, about another half an hour or so, a little less than a half an hour. And I got a hard out of 9:55. Alright, oh, New Zealand is pushed back already, or at least lit up. Can't tell if it's pushed back, but it's doing the flight radar dance over there. That is scheduled for 9:20, so that's right on time. That is a Dreamliner 9 heading back to Auckland. Next one coming in on this side, though, is a little smaller than that. It's a Sling LSA. This should be one of the Flight Academy planes. This is a bubble top. I think this is Pacific Flight Academy. I think that's what this one is. There's they have about 5 of these. I was actually talking to a Hawaiian pilot who started his whole flight training right here in this parking lot, well, over there. And now he's flying 330s. So Rayleigh Benberg, 6541. Thank you very much for the $10 New Zealand super chat. Good morning, Pat. All warm greetings from Auckland. Looking forward to spotting with you in December. Oh, nice. All on vacation. That'll be awesome. About to have one of your birds heading out to the runway. It's already started to move now. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I hope to see you. I hope you stop by the truck in December. We should have some stickers by then. Hello, Joshua. Good to see you. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. I just gave you a follow back. I didn't realize that I missed following you when you followed me, so I gave you a follow back there. Everybody check out that Instagram. They got some awesome photos. There's some quality photos there, really. But thank you for that, and thanks for the super chat. I hope to see you in December. Hong Kong. Oh, I said it was Sydney. 30 whatever. 35 must be Sydney. 58's Hong Kong. Okay.
the right, turn right, taxiway, Delta, contact ground. 250 Heavy, monitor tower 123.9er. 123.9er, UPS 1 That's good, 1048, monitor tower 123.9er.
Well, interesting. A good friend and local plane spotter, Mike, he's the one who gave me the heads up on where the tri-jets went. He also sent me a link to a plane. I'll tell you about it here in just a second. $34. Yeah. All right, P3 got clearance. I like P3s. So it's Smart Wings heading from La Paz to Honolulu. It'll be here in 6 hours. It's a 737 MAX 8. Six hours. What time? Oh, that's. Oh, shoot. That makes it. Yeah. 4 in the afternoon. Almost 4 in the afternoon. But, interesting. Thanks, Mike. The only problem with the P3, if there is a problem with the P3, is sometimes it goes out 8 left. Joshua, today is a good day. Lakers beat the Supersonics. Messed around, he got a triple-double. Today's a good day. Alright, so that 747 is next. It's down there. So one morning I was one morning I was at the other end of Lagoon Drive at the end of 8 left, and I see a bunch of smoke, black smoke coming from Hickam, but it's on the other side of all the stuff and I can't see what it is. Just a huge amount of black smoke. And about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, 2 P3s come around the corner and take off on 8 left. So the smoke was them actually firing up. And they came out 8 left and like buzzed my head. They were really low. Hello, Kirsten. Good to see you. This is our third ANA of the day. Unfortunately, it's not a A380. It's coming in from the other side of Tokyo. It's a Dreamliner. Kamaho. Had to Google that. Didn't know it's been this long, almost a year and a half of Hawaiian aircraft spotting. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a super long time member of the 321 level. 17 huge months. Thank you very much. We have another Queen that is on the down. Let's see if we can get that. I don't know. Let's see. It should be up here somewhere. There it is. So this is a 400, I believe. Let's say a 400. It's coming in from Tacoma. That most likely will end up on 8 left here in a few minutes. All right, thanks again, Stephen.
Tower, cruise 906, North 7, full right.
906, Hold Tower, with boarding clear to land, hold short runway left for a heavy Boeing 787 on a 2-mile bound with Wisconsin Airways.
Full right, clear to land, hold short, full left, cruise 906. Hold short, 8 left, cruise 906.
Standard 72 heavy runway 8 left, clear to land.
All right, so we got. It's another one of those Pacific Flight Academy planes, SLAs. We'll get the New Zealand over here.
Turn right on, Delta, contact ground. Standard 72 heavy, what'd you get?
Delta 1, Japan, 72 heavy, please, Delta.
Standard 72 heavy, turn left, taxiway, Sierra, contact ground.
Sierra, 38, Japan, 72 heavy, course of 1219.
Sorry, clear as line. 285. Tower Rainbow 19 is 49 inbound. Airman 19, Hollow Tower, hold present. Hold present, Rainbow 19. Delta 180, Heavy Tower. Honolulu Cloud 180 Heavy, 3 miles, 180 Heavy, Honolulu Tower, 18 left, clear land, hold turbo, 4 left for a light air straps on a downwind for the crossing away. Roger, equivalent of 8 left, hold short, 4 left of 180 Heavy. So 96, turn right, take with Delta, contact ground.
Turn right on Delta, contact ground, Canada 96.
Next one coming in on the other side is a Delta. I believe it's coming in from Tokyo, but I have the wrong app up to tell me that. It's a 7-6.
Honolulu South, 5 Hotel Delta, inbound on visual for 4 right.
Here, 5 Hotel Delta, on Tower, only 4 right, clear land, hold turbo, 18 left for heavy, point 747, 5 mile, final crossing away.
Then after that'll be that Atlas Air we saw in the downwind.
8 left, 35 Hotel Delta.
The Atlas Air is just now approaching Eva Beach.
5 Hotel Delta, strap to be in position on the parallel.
35 Hotel Delta.
1082, 35.
Do you guys have a time frame on that P3? Because we're getting close to the end here. We got about
19, cross 8 left towards tower and hold.
10-ish minutes left.
Tower and hold, right on 1082, 35, heavy runway 8 left, clear land, King Air, 5 mile pilot, crossing runway, hold short view, crest position on the crossing runway. 982, 35, heavy runway 8 left, clear land, King Air, 5 mile pilot, crossing runway, hold short view. Delta 180 heavy, where do you park? Delta 180 heavy. 180 heavy, Delta 1, take Yankee, and take Yankee, contact ground 190. Yankee ground, Delta 180 heavy, next to you. Don't be too long, you got clean up, please up there. All right, thank you. 19 cross 4, South Foxtrot, land, South Iron 5, Silver Inn. 4 South Foxtrot, South.
Alright, let's take that Queen.
285, contact ground 190. Heavy on tower, touch like turbo 747 mile and a half final runway, east left, clear to land. Light aircraft inbound from north, hold short view. Clear to land, just back on Tower with 4 at clear land, hold turbo runway 8 left for a heavy Airbus A330 5 mile final crossing runway.
Sorry, clear line, hold 35 next left.
Apparently my chat window is frozen. Give me a second. I gotta get that back going. Yeah, oh yeah. I missed a lot of stuff. Sorry, my chat window froze. I thought you guys were ignoring me, and it turned out my my chat window froze. So, apologize for that. We got about let's see, it's 9:47 almost. So we got I really got to pack up at 9:55. So we got a couple minutes. Yeah, 4K aircraft live. It's mine. I'm running the chat in a Chrome window, but I have a plugin that lets me put the chat messages on the screen, and sometimes that plugin just freaks out and stops updating. So I think that was the case this time. Oh, the Queen is taxiing. Okay. That's good. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I looked over and didn't see the tail. So we should be able to get some, shark action on this one. Let's see if we can. See if we can see the shark tail on this one. There it is. Everybody hum the theme to Jaws in your head. Yeah, airframe production. I think all the stitches are gone. I've heard that the 321 and 330 are both gone, but I've seen the 717 and it is definitely gone. Hello, Ms. Wolves. Better late than never. We'll have some pretty intense modding for you for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, I just heard Mango verify your transponders on. So we're gonna play this just so I don't miss it. I don't want to forget. You know, Airframe Productions, when they took the one off the 717, I thought maybe that's what they were going to do, but they just did the Moana 2 ones for the animated one not that long ago, so. That Atlas we saw before is heading over to Hickam. We have a 717. Looks like it'll be next for departure. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Mango. Mango 01. That is a C-37A. That looks like it'll be next for departure. Then we'll have a Southwest behind it. The Southwest is heading off to Lehue. So it looks like probably both of those will beat the 747 down there. Mango is a plane based at Hickam. It is a variation of a Gulfstream. The military name is the C-37A. It kind of has the same livery as the SAMs that are used for government travel, the blue on the bottom and the white on the top. But it is one of those things where it's whoever's on board is probably going off to get yelled at by someone or going to yell at someone, you know, the normal things when you're a high muck-a-muck. So Mexican Evan, I widened the video the other day just to get your name in. It's still not quite wide enough. You have the longest YouTube username I've ever seen. Alright, so Mango is going. That is right there. So I also like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Alan, and Brandon. And I want to give a super extra special happy birthday to Mrs. Reverse Ops. Thank you very much for all you do. I hope you're having a great day today. Must be wonderful to be 29 years old. I think I'm going to have to call this, this UPS will be our last plane of the day. It is our Hanaho plane of the day. Everybody give me a good Hanaho in the chat. I'll leave it to some of the locals to explain what that is to the non-locals. I will. Well, it's, you got the first word spelled right. Ho is actually spelled different. I will pass it along, O'Malley. It's actually H-A-N-A-H-O-U. Hanaho. So I'll let you guys know. Hanaho, H-A-N-A-H-O-U, is basically the equivalent of saying encore or one more at the end of a live performance. So Hanaho. If you're at a concert and they get to the end and you want them to play one more, you yell Hanaho, Hanaho. So that is our Hanaho plane of the day. So thanks everyone. I had a great day today. Don't forget about all the links over at reverseops.com/findme. Take you to all the social medias and all the ways to support the channel. But just being here and hanging out with me, if you can't do the rest, that's enough. So we're not requiring you to do any more. So just hang out with us, watch planes. It's a lot of fun. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any chance to watch planes. But oh, sorry, I thought something was going on. But thanks for being here. We'll see you all on Thursday for Opsgiving. It's our own little holiday here, Opsgiving. And then remember, we have the members only show on Friday, and we'll be back here for another free show on Saturday morning. So everybody have a great rest of your weekend. If we don't see you on Thursday, have a great Thanksgiving. If you're not in the U.S. and we don't see you on Thursday, have a great Thursday. I know it doesn't mean much to anybody else over outside the U.S., but thanks for being here. We'll see you all soon. Thanks again to the mods. And one last thing, I'm going to switch everybody over to the 360 camera as soon as we're done here. So hang out, watch that. If you're over there, hit the like on that stream and hit subscribe on that. I would really appreciate it. So you can watch me break down all my stuff there. All right, we'll see you all soon. Aloha, everyone.